want you to meet my beautiful sister. This is Euphy. I had been homeless, and people tried to take advantage of me in all kinds of ways. But I know that what I went through is not even close to what I know deaf Zambian women are going through, because they really have a lot of challenges. And Euphy, who I'll introduce to you in a minute, and she's a deaf woman from Zambia, and she's in America now for school. And so Euphy's really found her way out of that. And with Sheila and Christy and Connie and others, I just think that we'll all be able to make a difference for deaf women and deaf young women in Zambia who really want to pursue their dreams, and they feel stuck. There's no light. It's like they're in a dark place. And we just think that this program can be the lighthouse that they need to inspire them with role models like Euphy. So I think it's one of the most important programs that we have.
Yes, I think so. And this show that Euphy, you are going to be on, or that you are on as of this viewing, is about the rise of the divine feminine. Because what we have found is that when women are empowered, then what happens is the children get fed, the village gets taken care of. And so we want to support you and hear your story, the way that your life is turning around, so that people who are hearing your story may donate to the GoFundMe campaign, so that we may donate to you and your project with the Give Back to Zambia Community Project. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, Francis says, take it away, Euphy. So my name is Euphy, E-U-P-H-E-M-I-A. So I live in Rochester, New York now, and I moved to the US in 2018, and I'm a student at Rochester Institute of Technology, and I am so grateful that I'm made it here today. I can't thank Francis enough for how much I can't thank Francis enough for all the advocacy that he did to help me get into RIT. I got a scholarship, and I'm majoring in business administration. And it's really not that easy to get a scholarship. Without Francis, I don't think I would have ever gotten a scholarship, and I never would be here. So I feel that my life has completely turned around, and it's just full of life and excitement, and I'm inspired with where I am and what I'm doing. So there's a lot of us that grew up in poor families, and we can't get the money, the finances for the education that we desire. And especially deaf women have a lot more suffering than our hearing siblings or counterparts. So I kept thinking, if I could get some kind of support in some kind of way, then what I want to do is give back. I know there's so many other friends of mine and people even that I don't know, that all throughout my country, that are lost without any kind of support. And their families often look down at them and think that they're helpless and powerless and don't use sign language, and then they are left in the dark, and then they're just married off, usually, and parents don't know what to do. Yeah, a lot of the hearing parents don't know what to do. My goodness, I have a deaf child, she must be deaf and dumb. But deaf people are bright, they do have skills, and they can work, and they can do anything that their siblings can, but it's really a systemic problem. The system just continues to really, really oppress deaf women. And especially with something like this is helping us get the word out and really expand the awareness. So I really appreciate this opportunity to share, because it isn't so easy for us to have a way to share our story because of all the communication barriers. So Francis is saying, again, with your amazing help, Euphy will be able to do a lot for so many. And Euphy, I think that one of the goals that I was thinking about was Euphy having an internship if possible. And I was wondering if maybe, the domestic peace, what was the name of the program, Christy?
Domestic Peace Center in Marin County.
In Marin County. Remember, you helped us with a tour there and meet all the staff and learn more about the wonderful program they have. And so I've been wondering if Euphy might be able to do some kind of an internship, because this way she would get the training she needs to really go back to Zambia with all the tools and all the information she needs. So that's one of the things I wanted to ask you about.
Yes, I'm sure they would be very interested in seeing what ways and how they can support Euphy, be it internship. One of the beauties of these model programs that are designed to serve the underserved communities is that they have organized themselves so that they have very clear models, workbooks, instruction manuals, and they can help you duplicate that. I'm glad to hear you say about wanting the platform to share your story, because I think that's important too.
Well, first, I want to thank you, Christy. It's a real joy to be able to share my story with so many people and viewers, because I appreciate all the opportunity to learn how to be empowered. I remember so many days and years that I felt I was so alone, and that when you have advocacy and people like you reaching out, it makes a huge difference for people like me back home. So
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and this is how we get a better world, is helping each other out. And Frances, my dear one, Frances won the award. My understanding, you were 15 years old when you got your first pair of shoes.
Well, it was actually after I was 15.
Oh, so here he is owning his first pair of shoes, and he was brought to America by one of the Peace Corps volunteers who saw his leadership abilities, and he ended up winning the award in his school for Teacher of the Year. And he inspires the hearts of all of these young people that he works with. So we hope they'll all come on and watch you in the show. It's going to be August 22nd. And so you want to tell all the kids to come and watch you, because it's Saturday Night Alive, which means that we talk about what's alive in us: the joy, the happiness, the art, the music, the helping, all of these qualities of humanity that are so important that we cultivate and that we include. And being inclusive is a huge part of it, because it is who we are. We're a diverse world, and so we honor that. And this is how we get a better world, is helping each other out. And Frances, my dear one, Frances won the award. My understanding, you were 15 years old when you got your first pair of shoes.
Well, it was actually after I was 15.
Oh, so here he is owning his first pair of shoes, and he was brought to America by one of the Peace Corps volunteers who saw his leadership abilities, and he ended up winning the award in his school for Teacher of the Year. And he inspires the hearts of all of these young people that he works with. So we hope they'll all come on and watch you in the show. It's going to be August 22nd. And so you want to tell all the kids to come and watch you, because it's Saturday Night Alive, which means that we talk about what's alive in us: the joy, the happiness, the art, the music, the helping, all of these qualities of humanity that are so important that we cultivate and that we include. And being inclusive is a huge part of it, because it is who we are. We're a diverse world. And so we honor that. And so thank you, Francis, for your hard work, because I know how hard you work to come here, no English, and then to win Teacher of the Year and have 2 babies, twin babies. Do you get any sleep?
I love my babies. Oh yeah, well, I did. So the babies just are getting a nap right now, but say, Francis, do you get any sleep? Well, I try, but mom is the one that gets woken up because she can hear the babies crying.
That's one advantage, yes, not hearing.
One advantage.
You don't hear the baby cry.
It's one advantage, right?
So anyway, thank you guys so much. And we will be.
So much love to you, Christy.
Yeah.
And thank you for this opportunity and helping us share our story.
The key,
Right now.
the key to what we have to do is we have to frame